Hi guys, it's me again. Today, I thought I would show you guys my happy home designs, and I've sort of nitpicked which ones I like the most, and I've chosen 10. They're not in any particular order because, you know, it makes it kind of hard to choose them in that way. So I've just sort of chosen my favourite ones. I've designed quite a few, turns out. So, let's start with Megan. Where is she? Aha, there she is. Also my name, funnily enough. They've all been chosen because I may have liked the theme, as you can see, or I just like the main colour scheme, or anything like that really. So this is her outside. It's like very cherry blossom pink. I can't remember what her theme was, but obviously I would have stuck to the theme for Megan's house, so it works, I think. And this is her inside. Like, if someone gave me this room in real life, I'd cry. Because just look how stinking cute it is. Like I said, I love the dreamy shelves and like the dreamy set. I just think it goes really well. So I'm happy with that. I love her house, to be honest. As you can see, I've sort of chosen some of my colours. And then others I've chosen by like the theme they've given me because I enjoy doing it. So the next one is Celia. Number 2. Okay, so as you can see, hers was like very elegant and artsy. And I chose this sort of theme because I felt like it, you know, like this area, because I felt like it worked really well with like her theme. So if we go in after Celia, I also tried to stick a little bit to like the actual animals colour scheme here and there. So there's like hints of green in her room. And I put one of the partition walls up. I think this is one of the only times. I don't really like it as like a... In this instance it worked as me like trying it out, but I don't think I would do it all the time, you know? We've got the like fabric drapes and the chandeliers, and I think it works really well. So let's move on to the next one. I chose Sherbet next because his was like a theme park theme. There it is. Sherbet. I've also got some of my Sanrio characters as like designs as well. So this is his outside. I think it's really fun and like childish, which is kind of the theme park theme. Like they're very colourful, and then obviously his house is like as close as I could get to his like colour of blue, if you see what I mean. I tried to strategically do it. And then this is his theme park. So as you can see, I used like the entirety of that theme park theme with a little bit of like the dreamy element as well, because I felt it really fit like Sherbet in general. It's just like overload of sounds, quite frankly. I think if I was to redo it, I would change these like lights here because I feel like they're really stupid looking. But I've even got like a nautical, if you can see that, like banner at the back. Bunting, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I think it's a really fun one. It's very, very fun. It's all in like the same colour scheme because I think I tried the blue and it was very dark. And that's not really like the colouring of Sherbet, so I kind of went like very pastel coloured. So the next one is Marty, which is one of the Sanrio characters. When it loads, here he is. I think I chose his because his was just quite a fun, like childlike theme. Because they don't really have themes from memory, the Sanrio ones. They don't have requests. So I kind of went with just like the colouring of Marty because he's like very yellow, and then I just kind of went along with like a snack sort of restaurant-y theme, and just kind of added colours in that were like his colouring, as you can see, and some of his furniture. And I really like the rubber ducks. I think they really work with like how, and you can obviously open them as well, but we don't want to do that. And yeah, I feel like it's really cute. Like it's a very cute dessert bar with like posters and food and like blue and yellow. to match the curtains. I think it works. I'm really happy with it actually. I don't think there's anything I'd really change if I was to redo it, to be honest with you. I find it really fun. So the next one we're going to do is Rhonda, the wherever she is. Oh yeah, I forgot they're together, like sharing a house. This one is a 2-floor design, which is like I think the only one I've done that is 2 floors. But she asked for like a relaxation sort of one, so obviously I chose by the sea because that's like the most relaxing place, and I kept it quite simple outside, which I kind of wish I'd added a little bit more if I was to redo it, like do a bit more with the outside. I think this was still quite an early build. So as you can see, this is like her sitting room sort of area, and I think this is the classic furniture, or like the vintagey furniture I chose, because I felt like she's kind of gothic looking, so I chose like colours based on that really. I kept it quite simple down there. Up here's the fun part. I made it very like a dream suite, dream address. If you remember the New Leaf 3DS game, it was very much like this, like there was a little humidifier next to the bed, and I put loads of flowers on the wall, as you can see. It's very fun. I think it's very relaxing as well. Oh, friends coming online, whoever, don't know that game, but sure. I don't think there was anything on the walls in this one. I kept it really simple from memory. Yeah, I did. But I just chose it as like a very nice sitting room. So we move on to Flora, the flamingo. It was more simplistic, but I think it's just the colouring of it was something I liked. So I chose her based on that, really. As you can see, her outside, I chose her again with the cherry blossom. I just love the cherry blossom. I can't be convinced otherwise. And I just kind of did like an outdoor swimming pool kind of theme with like flamingo floaties. I felt like they went really well. And then obviously inside the house when it loads. I then did it, I'd say, quite simple. Again, I used the dreamy set. I just adore the dreamy furniture. I love it so much. And then up on the right is a Flora poster, and I've chosen like a mum painting, some cherry blossom furniture. I've kept it very pink. And just like the cherry blossom is everywhere, with some flamingo things hanging around. I just kind of chose it as like a hangout spot really. I didn't really have a theme, because hers is just make it as flush as Flora, so the same colouring. So the next one I chose was Frigger, and it's a movie projection palace. Now I love this one because I would have this in real life if I could. This would be the ultimate dream. So I kind of did this a bit like a cinema, where I just like, I envisioned this at night, like where people would be coming to see the cinema at night. And so I chose it in that way. I chose the winter because obviously she's a penguin. Figured that went quite well. And then this is her movie theatre. We've got your classic popcorn. This person's got pizza. We've got a lava lamp and a little picture. It's just very purpley, which is like obviously her colouring. Did add some flowers because I just love the dried flowers, if you can see those. Ah yeah, there we go. Added some music like just before it starts. Yeah, I really like this. Like if I could have this design in real life, I would. I think I'd make it more pink, but the purple's a really cool vibe. I think it works really well. So the next house from Frigger, if that's how you say her name, is Peanut. Because I looked at Chrissy and I was very undecided. I felt like it was too simple. Peanut is closer up here. There she is. So as you can see, it's an American styled restaurant is the theme I went for this one. And I chose her in the desert. I just feel like that's kind of where you find diners like on roads that aren't very often used, and so I went with that kind of theme. It's very similar and inspired by my pink diner build on my Animal Crossing island, which I can link here and also link down below so that you guys can see that and understand where the inspiration came from. And as you can see, I love this diner wallpaper. I have this in my house as well. And I just went very pink. I love the like range little plate thing there. The cactus was a must to merge a little bit outside. The lamp is just fun. It's just very, very fun. I wish this was pink, but I didn't have it in pink. And I just felt it was really fun. And then there's like a little skateboard there. And the food looks delicious, like sign me up, I'll be there. So, the next person we're going to go to, or animal we're going to go to, is Norma. If I can find Norma. Ah, there she is. Okay. And I think this is my last one. But I did write an extra one down as like an honourable mention, shall we say. So Norma's was like a plant, greenery sort of theme. As you can see, she's back there. I don't know what she's doing back there, but she's back there nonetheless. And I went quite simple out here, to be honest with you. I felt like the outside spoke for itself with like the waterfalls, so I felt like I didn't really need to do much. And this is her room. It's very, I feel like it's kind of cottagecore themed. Kind of. I know the cottagecore theme's a bit more like cottagey. And there's just like, there's so many flower greenery bits in here. It's like the vine furniture, the terrariums, a little magazine rack, a bird bath, any plants that I could get a hold of. Or any image, you know, pictures on the wall, like those, the artwork on the left like has a lot of greenery in it. So I sort of just went along that theme. Lily pad table, a little flower display, a little book thing, just felt right. Little rabbit statue. I felt like it looked fairly alright. I'm really happy with this one actually. I even put some vines on the ceiling, as you can see, and some dried flowers on the back wall that you can't really see. So, my honourable mention is Melba, and I can't remember, I think she looks similar to Norma. So let's have a quick looky look. Melba. I think I liked hers because it says Fairy Tale World, and I went like kind of Alice in Wonderland themed, which, if you didn't know, is my favourite Disney movie. I'm obsessed with it. I collect it as well. So the outside was just kind of magical. I just kind of added like the moon, crescent moon chairs and a fountain. I think if I was to do it again, I'd love to add some more like flowers and plants up here. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know whether I couldn't actually add them or whatever. But let's go inside quickly. So, when it loads, this is her Fairy Tale World. I feel like it's not bluntly Alice in Wonderland themed, but it's like I put the little cookies there, the sugar cookies, the mushrooms, the rabbit. The moon isn't really themed. Again, the dreamy shelves make an appearance yet again. Are we really surprised? Not really. I also put the mushroom one there. I put some balloons here. A little bear. Like, I really tried to tie it all together. I feel like it is quite an empty room, but I think it works. I think if I added more, it'd be far too much. And it just would not work. But that's it. That's all of them. Let me know down below which one was your favourite. I'd love to know which one you think you know, is your favourite in comparison to all of them. There's quite a few of them. Don't forget to like the video if you want to see more like this. And also don't forget to subscribe because I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness.